Well, hello everyone. I'm back. I just wanted to record a quick message and let you know that I've made the decision to go ahead and publish some additional episodes of Citrix Coach in a car, getting coffee, or going to the chiropractor. Now, a couple things have happened and not happened, and I wanted to take a moment and explain what has been going on. First off, I mean, honestly, sometimes you look at the number of people that are watching your videos or listening to your podcasts or whatever it is if you're a content creator, and it can get really discouraging. And that's exactly what was happening for me. I realized that I was putting this work into these episodes and not really getting a lot of feedback, not getting, actually, in some cases, virtually none. And other times, just noting that even any comments I would get were, something about like the audio quality or something like that. And that gets discouraging after a while when all you receive is, oh, yeah, it could be better. It's hard to push forward in circumstances like that sometimes. But ultimately, I wasn't sure that what I was doing was fulfilling a purpose. And so I took a pause in releasing other episodes. Now, at this moment, this is late January 2020 that I'm recording this. And there are, I think, 11 additional episodes that I've filmed and not released. And so what I'm going to do is, over the next few months, is get those edited and out and published. The thinking is there's not much good that is done from just not having them published. There's a few things I'm going to be adjusting. One is that future episodes will not be, even if it's me in the car, I will not be driving. So I'm working on a proper disclaimer, even though I'm not a professional driver. There is a level of focus that I have, and I'm doing these things that others may try to emulate and get into an accident or something like that, or I might get into an accident, and the risk is not worth that. And so any future episodes that I film will not have me driving. The ones that have already been filmed, I'm going to go ahead and release, and just ask that you not try and follow in my footsteps if I do that. I appreciate that. So anyway, the other thing that I want to get to is to thank some people. I'm actually sitting outside the Gaylord Hotel here in Nashville, and about to go, in about 3 hours, I'm going to go give a talk at iGel Disrupt 2020 here in Nashville. And honestly, this has been a great event for me because I've been able to connect with a few of you that are, have been excited to see episodes of Citrix Coach in a car, getting coffee or going to the chiropractor, which blows my mind just because it was really, when it comes down to it, a silly thing that I thought I'd try out just for fun, and hopefully encourage some people. And it turns out it's been encouraging some people. So that's all I needed. That's all I needed, was to hear someone say that has made a difference in their life. So here we go. And that actually today is what I wanted to encourage you with. There was someone that was talking to me last night, and the impression I got from them was that they thought that I was, something special. And let me tell you that I'm really not something that I consider more special than any of you that are listening to this. And that's because, honestly, the only thing that's really different is my willingness to say something. And I'm believing that there's a lot of you out there that are willing to say something and are willing to put something out there. And you got to know that there's a lot of things that are getting in your way that aren't really valid. I'm recording this on my phone, for crying out loud. It's in the holster that I use in my car here. It's not complicated. I'll take it from here, and actually this particular one, I'm just gonna do a quick edit on the phone and put it out. But other episodes I just download to my computer and use a software called Camtasia to edit the video and put it out. It's not that difficult. It just takes the time to do it and the courage to to release the content. And in my case, I will say that the bigger part of it for me, and might be for you as well, is you're putting it out there into the void. Well, maybe I'm recording this for myself to hear a couple months from now, who knows? But the honest truth is, what good does it do you to keep it inside? What good does it do anyone to think about encouraging someone, but not actually encouraging them? It's been great to meet people in person and encourage them and, try to build them up. But ultimately, I work in my office most days. I'm not always out and about like this. So for me to be exposed to people is not always possible. And so this is an avenue that I use and that I think other people can use as well. And so what I'm really wanting to see, and this is especially true after keynote yesterday and some thoughts I've had about this for quite some time now, is that I really want to see people, especially in the end user computing IT areas, developing their career on purpose. I've been talking to a lot of us, and I have considered starting to refer to myself as the accidental consultant because I fell into this by accident. People ask me, why I became a consultant and things like that. And the honest truth is, it was very much by accident. I didn't intend any of this. And so honestly, I think in some ways, a lot of us in our careers that I've talked to really feel the same way. I think of like Carl Webster, the accidental Citrix admin, and other people like that have had stories that are very much like that they just kind of fell into this. They didn't really have an intention of doing anything on purpose. But the reality is that all of us that have been through that have some lessons we can teach you, both about, one, having the courage to get out there and just do it, but also to learn from our mistakes and move yourself forward using our mistakes as a buffer of sorts, of saying, okay, I know that when DJ kind of came across this particular challenge, he found this to be true, and so maybe I should try a different path, that sort of thing. So honestly, my goal in all this is to put things out there so that you can avoid the pitfalls that I've been through. And ultimately, I want to leave the world better than I found it. And if I can do that by not only encouraging you, but giving you some tips along the way so that you can actually have a leg up, that's great. I'm not a kind of person that feels like there's any kind of scarcity in what we're doing. For crying out loud, I get so many phone calls and so many LinkedIn requests and emails and all of these things asking me if I'm available for work and things like that. That tells me that it's not necessarily anything special about me. Trust me. A lot of these people that are reaching out to me are not aware of who I am or what I've done. They just aren't. They're just reaching out because there's jobs to fill. And so I think there's a false scarcity mindset in this industry. So what I want to see is you up-leveling me. I want to see all of you exceeding where I'm at. Use the lessons that I've learned in life. Use the experiences that I've had to grow beyond where you think you can be and get there faster than I did. It took me, I've been doing this for 21 years. That's a long time to be in this industry, I've got to admit. And I think I want to see more of you exceeding where I am faster. I really want to set a goal to have some people get promotions, get off on their own doing independent consulting way faster than I ever did. It took me 10 years to get out independent. So I want to see some other people get out there faster than that. So that's my goal for 2020, is to encourage you and build you up. So I'm back. So look forward for more stuff from me coming in the future. Insert clever ending here. Have a great one, guys.